So you want to know the story of Phanpy, the Great Sage? I thought you hadn't heard it. It's not a story the shiny hunters would tell you. It's not that insane. It's Phanpy is wearing it's not a medal, it's a I was just doing a Palpatine meme. Phanpy was wearing a little medal. It's supposed to be like a it's supposed to be like something that like a monk would wear, like a Eastern monk. It's basically just a joke. A long time ago, a couple years ago, like before Jeff even had his house, he was still living in his apartment. He was doing some Safari Zone RNGs for his Emerald Nuzlocke. And he must have failed. I don't know how long he failed this Phanpy for, but it was like hours. He was going for one Phanpy for hours. And in like an attempt to I don't know, like rationalize it, we just came up with a meme. Like, I'm in his chat and I'm like, it's okay, Phanpy didn't want to be caught. It's been many summers since a trainer has had him. And then he was like, yes, the Great Sage Phanpy will be in the ball when it is supposed to be. And like the joke just became that Phanpy was the Great Sage of a prophecy, and that like whenever you fuck up your RNG or whenever you do something like that, it's because Phanpy didn't want you to or wanted you to. And so the little medal is supposed to be like prayer beads or something that Phanpy has. I'm glad someone noticed it so I can so I get to talk about it, because it's a very fun story. It's a very good stream memory. All right, Wild 2. It only beeped 5 times. What the? No, I've been fooled. All right. So Queen Bathory, thank you very much. I gotta pop out chat. It's a later stream today. I usually do later streams on Wednesdays. I usually do later streams on Wednesdays because my wife works later, so my whole schedule is shifted. Shifted back by like an hour. Although I streamed a little bit later. Usually I stream at like 1, but I meant to say Thursday. I don't know whatever I said. Whatever I said, I meant Thursday. Thursday is her late day. Like she goes into work an hour later. And then but I had some other stuff to do. I had to pick up my sister-in-law's car. There's you're not allowed to play Wii Shop Wednesday, dude. I'll never get sick of it. I'm glad I came here. Teddy Ursa is a PokéSpray stream version exclusive. I need this for the decks. What are you talking about? Alec, I have no concept of what you're meaning. Yes, true. The great sage Phanpy did not want the 6th beep. It was not in his will. Phanpy is sort of like how the 10 lines is currently. Before we had the 10 lines. Yeah, I know, but what is a PokéSpray stream version exclusive? What does that mean? I don't understand. All right, I believe that's shiny. Dear Gligar, would you mind staying in the Pokeball? Fudge. Yeah, but what does that have to do with Teddy Ursa? Please, Mr. Gligar. Yo, Grunt Life, welcome to Happy Knee. Appreciate you. Everybody show them some Blisy love. 4 more channel members to extend the stream by an hour. A shorter stream today because I have some video stuff that I want to work on. So it's 2 hours planned, extend to 3. I love Cleffa. Clefairy is one of my favorite Pokemon. I have to figure out Pokeblock for Safari. I need to look up this, I think. All right, what nature, I need to find all right, for Adamant, I need a spicy Pokeblock. I need a spicy Pokeblock. I could probably just look at berry tags, right? To see what's spicy, what's not. Oh, I hit it again. Nice. Because I think it might be, it might be good to use Pokeblocks for some of the rarer Pokemon. Like Heracross. Come on. Gligar, please. Gligar, I'm asking so nicely. We'll be friends if you stay in the ball, I promise. Oh, he doesn't want to be friends with me. The cool part about doing an RNG manip is that if you're not KOing the Pokemon, it's like you're just finding the same little guy over and over again. Like, I've encountered this Gligar 4 times now. It's like, hey buddy, welcome back. Come on, just get in the ball. Psst, 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 psst. Psst, psst, psst. Kitty, come here. Gligar, come here. Psst, psst, psst. Gligar, stay in the ball. I woke my cat up doing that. The continuity of the guys. Yeah, that's a Papa Hefe tenant. That's a Papa Hefe core tenant. Yes, thank you. Gligar is obtained. We'll name this after Grant. The Grunt. Grunt life. RNG in the capture is too difficult. Speedrunners can do it, but like planning out the manips is difficult. Grunt. I think this fits. We can do a space. L-Y-F-E. Yeah, Gligar is a bit of a enigma, to say the least. All right, so we're going to Gligar in the PC. Nice. All right, so I think I should make some Pokeblocks. I think that's what I have to do. I'm manipping mostly adamants. I don't remember if this Gligar is adamant specifically. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the donation. I actually quite like my dono emotes. It's like a nice callback to my older videos. No, this is serious. The other ones are adamant, so I need serious. So, I mean, let's try northeast. So Gligar is gonna be at like yeah, it's serious. So we need spicy and we need the other Pokemon are modest. I have 2 synchronizers. Does this not show up with a synchronize? Wait, hold on. If I do this, does it go, it goes away? It is weird. It does go away. We'll figure this out later. It's not too big of an issue here. All right. So we do have who is very rare. Miltank's 9 and 11. So we're gonna have a Miltank. All right, it doesn't matter. So I need to get serious Pokeblocks. So what nature does Serious like? Wait, can you use Pokeblocks to attract? I don't know how this works. Hold on, I'm checking. Oh, this doesn't help catch them. This helps them show up. And Pokefinder doesn't even have an option for it. Hey, what's up, LRXC? How you doing? No, this isn't doing shit. All right, we're going back to north. We're going back to north, whatever. Northeast. No, they're just kind of annoying to catch. Gen 4 has some weird safari. They're just Pokemon that you can only catch here. You can only catch these Pokemon in Safari Zone or in like Colo or XD, and I would rather not play Colo or XD. All right. Let's see. I have to go. I think this is where I want northeast. Okay, maybe I go up here. You're not a trainer, are you? I'll say there's no trainers in here. This is the northeast, I guess. Surely this is the northeast. That's where Shuckle is, I think. All right, so who do we have in here? Oh, we're not using a modest synchro, we're using an adamant. All right, so we're gonna go back down to go back down to 3203 and see where we land. All right, boink. Pokeblocks can help with catch. To forget the specifics, they set their flee rate to 0 if it's a neutrally like block. Yeah, I saw that there was a quick guide for it, but I don't think it's worth it to spend the time to do that. I mean, I guess we'll see if... Yeah, when I'm RNG manipulating it, it's not like a huge deal because I can just hit it again. Well, the thing is, once I find Shuckle's encounter slot, it's not going to be that big of a deal, Munchma. Like, the difficult part is going to be getting anything to show up at all. And then once I figured out what is going to be showing up and, like, when something's going to show up, then it'll be all right. That's really the big problem. All right, so we're gonna have to figure out where we're at now. So we're gonna be starting with initial advances at like 17,500, I guess. So 3203 should be like, it should be like a ladybug maybe. Yeah, I mean, I've done a Rock Smash RNG minute. We had to do a Rock Smash to get Nose Pass. So that's not a huge deal. Love your e-reader card video. Thank you. Which one? I wish those videos got more views, but that is what it is. Yeah, I've got 3 videos of custom events. Hey, thank you, third person. Appreciate you. It's okay, Tama. No worries, no worries. I appreciate you anyway. Yo, awesome, Christian. You can ask the questions in the Discord. What's up, Infinite? How you doing? All right, one more not calibrate. Back from Italian course, nice. Hope it went well. We're gonna have to catch one of these goobers to calibrate. It looks like I'm a little bit off. Yeah, I worked so hard on those e-reader videos. Yeah, if you type ! Discord, you'll find you'll get a link to my Discord. People there will be able to help you out. It's a little bit difficult to like help live, you know. Plan to do your events. Can I do them if I've already done the Eon and Aurora stuff? Yeah, you can do any of my events starting at the 5th gym. All right, we'll catch Natu because it's an easy catch. The one thing about my events is like some of them have more specific requirements for what you're able to do, like where you're able to go in terms of progression in the game. So like, you know, you need to be able to go to Moss Deep if you want to hunt Jirachi, for example. And for like the legendary beasts, you need to be able to go to route, you know, you need to be able to go to route 119 and you need to be able to surf to Pacific Log. So those are the only progression gates, is literally the actual story progression, but you could do them before you even finish the story, if you wanted to. All right, so we're going to check this Natu out. See where we landed. Modest. You are an adamant. Okay, I was making sure it wasn't level 29, 65, 30, 38, 53, 35, 47. This is incorrect. It is not a Pineco. Nope. Really? There's nothing with these. What? It must be in the wrong area. Am I just in Safari Zone North? I am. I'm in Safari Zone North. Okay, I guess that makes sense. I don't know how this isn't Northeast. That's crazy. But this is just North, which is fine. I know where I've hit. So I hit 7. Okay, I hit this. How far away is this from a shiny target? All right, let's clear that out. All right, so I hit 17,679. Okay, one early would be a shiny Natu, which I don't want. So that would be Natu, and then 1, 2. This will be a shiny Phanpy, who I would have to catch 2 of. Okay. Saying area does not help, to be clear. It's Pokefinder doesn't use the like arbitrary names area 1, 2, 3, and 4 because that also doesn't really make any sense. It uses Safari Zone north, northeast, northwest, south, southeast, southwest. And so that's what Pokefinder is using as the indicator, which is something that you can more, you know, you could assume based off of whatever. based off of like where you are. I assumed I was northeast, but I'm just north. All right, so hopefully we get a Phanpy here. Oh, I got a Natu. Well, I can't count. So the thing is, the funds from like on the little bar, it can't take from super chat. I can only choose to take from super chat or from PayPal. So the cat surgery thing fills up only if I get like a dono through the like the exclamation point cat link. Basically, I can't take from both. It like doesn't let me accept from both. I had to pick either the link or I had to pick super chats. I picked the link because the link gets me the money instantly compared to super chat. Not that I don't appreciate the super chats, but yeah. Tom Hanks super. I don't know why he's there. I can't get rid of him. Here we're looking for a Phanpy. Oh, that's shiny. We're looking for Phanpy and Xatu and Heracross here. Although I might not have access to Xatu, so it's fine. I might not have access to a shiny Xatu. I do have access to shiny Xatu. Come on, Phanpy, get in the ball. And I'm gonna need 2 of these girls. Okay, goodbye. Wow, Phanpy's shiny is ass. I had no clue that was different. I had actually no concept that was a different thing. I realized I'm in top chat. You gotta wait before you can SR. I had no clue. I actually had no concept that was different than a normal shiny. Yeah, I won't see Donphan until we have to evolve it, probably. Come on, give me Phanpy again. I think that's it again. Yep. Yo, what's up, Carlos? How you doing? One. Phanpy! No, it fled. Oh my lord. Yeah. There's no Donphan. It's just Phanpy, unfortunately. You know, and Emerald Safari Zone is different than Ruby and Sapphires, and it's also different than Fire and Leaf Greens. Emerald Safari Zone has like a bunch of Pokemon exclusive to it. They're all Johto Pokemon, so that you wouldn't have to play Coliseum or XD to get them, but then you have to do the Safari Zone, so it's like they're both pretty bad in terms of like what are the good solutions. Remember Phanpy fled in like Crystal? There's a couple of Pokemon that could flee in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, I think. Pokemon Bank gonna be taken down soon? I don't know. It said it's gonna be up for the foreseeable future, but I have no clue when it's gonna actually be, you know, taken down, right? What's up, Blistina? How you doing? Yeah, there's a couple of Pokemon that can run from you. All right, so Magnemite, Grimer, Cubone, Tangela, Mr. Mime, Dratini, Dragonair, Quagsire, Unknown, Snubble, Heracross, Teddiursa, Delibird, Phanpy are all the Pokemon that can actually flee in Gold, Silver, and Crystal. They have a 10% chance. Then there's actually even more Pokemon. Yeah, most of them have a 10%. Some have a 50. Quagsire and Cubone have 50, for example. And then the weird part is there's even more Pokemon that have this programmed feature that like you're not able to catch in Gold, Silver, Crystal. So Eevee, Porygon, Articuno, Zapdos, Moltres, Togetic, and Umbreon all can't be caught in the wild, and also all have the flee chance. All these Pokemon were supposed to be available to catch with an increased chance with the fastball, but because of a programming error, only Magnemite, Grimer, and Tangela are actually affected by it. Very weird. Yeah, so they're supposed to be able to be caught easier with the fastball. That's the actual purpose. Well, a lot of people think it's a leftover Safari Zone mechanic, but yeah, they're supposed to be better with the fastball. I think the Love Ball functions as a repeat ball. I think it's like same gender, same species. Instead of let's see how it works. All right, in Gold, Silver, and Crystal, it has an 8x catch rate modifier against Pokemon of both the same species and gender as the player's active Pokemon, which is effectively a repeat ball. I think the Moon Ball doesn't even work, right? Like, I think the Moon Ball straight up just does not work. Yeah, burn heal evolutions, that's right. Yeah. No Pokemon evolves with burn heal, yeah. Yeah, it's just unfortunate. Oh, I think that's it again. Phanpy, come home. We need 2 of you, so just stay in the ball. Man, it's so like cruel to put Pokemon with low catch rates in the Safari Zone. I agree that Phanpy is cute. Really? Come on. Yeah, like, why is Phanpy rare? It's a little guy. You're just a little dinger. Little dingus. Of course she leaves after I call her a dingus. Phanpy, stay in the ball. Did I drink water today? Yeah, why? I love water. I basically only drink water. I don't drink other drinks much. I drink coffee, of course, but... What do you mean? What are you having understanding Korean text? Trying to 100% Pokemon Emerald. It's pretty much my only... It's my main objective. I'm trying to get a living shiny dex and 100% Emerald. You can type exclamation... Oops, I didn't mean to catch this. You can type exclamation point rules to see all of the rules for what the challenge specifically is about. Let's see a bit earlier. I have no idea how many hours it's going to take. It's going to take me a long ass time. Yeah, because Ace is a glitch. Ace is considered a glitch by every person because it's a glitch. I mean, the in-game time so far is like 42 hours or something. I mean, people have like a problem like distinguishing between glitches and cheating. Yeah, 43 hours. Glitches are not necessarily cheating, basically. But they are glitches. They're like unintended behaviors from the game. Ace is hacking like PKX. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I mean, Ace is so powerful that like there are parts of it that I don't use. And like I basically never use the PRNG state freeze glitch. For example, because it's just, to me, it's like baby mode. Like, I'm not interested in doing it. It just makes it too easy. There's Phanpy again. I don't think that it's possible that Ace can happen unintentionally. All right, so we will name her. Let's go to my channel members list. Yo, what's up, Nickadabra? 28 months for Nickadabra. Hope you're doing well. You ready to pick me up at the airport Tuesday? Oh, this is your last day of work too, bud. You got a bunch of time off now, right? Gonna be big chilling. We did Grunt Life. I'll name this one after Phoebo. You gotta go in tomorrow for what? Just like prep work or like cleaning or something? Oh, tomorrow's fucking... Dude, I thought it was Friday. Today's Thursday. Sorry, my bad. I forgot. Sure, you can be Deoxys. We're ways away. Well, we're not that far away. I think after I'm done with the Safari Zone, I'll probably start on the legendaries. I'm gonna need to set up a good capturer. Yeah, I'm a little tired. Like I said, I haven't had coffee all week, so I'm a little bit tired. Get out of here, Natu. Nobody likes you. Thursdays are fake. True. We need one more Phanpy from this area. We need, I think, a Heracross, and then we also need, I don't know, something else. Yeah, false starts to Egu. I think it would be better to just have a team of capturers. Like, I don't think... It also might be Fire Red before the legendaries, to be honest. Because it might be like, it might be like a situation where I can get like Paris can learn False Swipe and Spore, can it? That might be the easier Pokemon to get Spore on. Smeargle's kind of... I think Smeargle isn't the best capturer, especially for powerful legendaries that are high level. The NK. All right, so cool. We got Phanpy down. Yeah, we hit this one, so... This Phanpy. We want to be on... want to get to Xatu. Who's at so we want to get to 711. Okay, so we want to do so we want plus 34 to 3199. All right, here we go. I mean, even at level 100, Smeargle is not that good. Like, even at level 100, Smeargle against like a level 70 Kyogre is still kind of ass. What's up, Violet? How are you? It's good. It's an easy spore user, I think. Like, it's good for doing spore, because spore is kind of like an annoying move to get on Pokemon. I don't necessarily think it's best to have a single catching Pokemon. I would say it's better to have like a sleeper and then a Pokemon who can then use false swipe separately. Hey, what's up, Damo? It might be like, I mean, Breloom's pretty good, I think. I had 2 job interviews when I was just considering welfare and selling investments. Nice. Yeah. I think Breloom's pretty good, but it's not like it's horrible to go for someone else. Alright, we'll go once. I think we'll go once more and then we'll catch. Might be better to retire and then swap out the Pokemon. Yeah, right now we're aiming for a Xatu because I don't want to have to evolve Natu. And then what else do we have to get here? The only thing else we have to get here is a Heracross. Man. Alright, I don't know who this Oddish is. Male 27, not helpful. We're gonna retire and then we'll come back so we can catch him on to I moved 2 Pokemon out of my party. You're going into the evolution box, buddy. Get out of here. All right, and then we will get rid of and I guess Swellow we don't need technically right now, since we're just staying in the Safari Zone. Yeah, it's definitely possible to do Ace on the 3DS Virtual Console. Oh, I went up here, right? Wheelie. Is it too hard to do Egg RNG and ORAS? No. I've done it. I mean, it's just like I've done it on retail. Come on. Give me the Xatu, please. Ugh. Fine. One more, and then I'll catch. One more, and then I'll catch. One more, and then I catch. It's very simple. I'm very stubborn. I didn't make it. Someone in my Discord made it. You have to compile Eon Timer from a source, though. Well, Virtual Emerald's RNG manips have nothing to do with its internal battery. Emerald's RNG manips are possible because the game is broken. All right, we found a shiny Oddish. A level 29 girl. I'm leading towards I'm being a little bit early. I'll go up by 2 advances. I've got that entire line. I've got Blossom, Oddish, Gloom, and Vileplume, so I don't need any of it anymore. I just don't need it. I don't need the shot. I don't need it. If I don't need it, I don't need it. It's very simple. Yes, correct, Ramses. This run's gonna be the world record of running from shiny. I've definitely run from many shinies. Well, especially in the Safari Zone, I've run from so many. There it is. I could tell from that one. You just tell. The VC is the Gen 3 Virtual Console for GBA is not an emulator demo. It's there's an actual Game Boy Advanced CPU in the Nintendo 3DS, so it's more of a virtual machine. So it's natively running the ARM and thumb assembly, but what it's not natively doing is doing the video or the audio. Those I mean, it does have it is natively rendering it, but the way it's sending it works differently, so it's sort of extracting it through an emulated screen, basically. The 3DS Virtual Console doesn't get inaccuracies. I don't think so. Well, yeah, it had to be. It all had to be included in the 3DS because the DS requires all of the GBA hardware to function. So that's why it's all in there. Like it does, it's not an emulator like in any way. We'll do Dark Wolf. Dark Wolf. Well, no, it's just in order to have DS backwards compatibility, you have to have. Yeah, in order to have DS backwards compatibility, you have to have an entire GBA native on your system. That's why it's like that. And I think that's why they probably never sold anything. They were never happy with it because it works differently than the other emulators. And so they were never entirely happy with it. Any tips for a beginner? Well, I mean, my tip for beginners is always to just be patient and, you know, just be patient and do your best. It's something that, it's not like shiny hunting where if you just wait long enough, you'll get it. Like you have to get better and improve, you know? Well, it's not like an FPGA. I think virtual machine is like the better description of it, because an FPGA is fake chips. Like an FPGA is other chips mimicking how electrically something else functions. You do FPGA development? That's pretty cool. I mean, Ruby and Sapphire Zone is going to be more annoying because you don't have battle record. But you can still do it the same way. No, it's a system on a chip. System on a chip is not an FPGA. It's just like having... Thank you, Frisky. Appreciate you. We found a Heracross, but it's not shiny. You're the best. I love your videos. I've been able to RNG my trainer ID and SID from your files in Gen 4 because of you. Awesome. Thank you very much. Yeah, but system on a chips is the same as the original hardware. Like system on a chip is not even like it's... They're going to end up being the same as... Like it's system on a chip is an emulation, and it's not even like hardware emulation, which is kind of how I describe FPGAs. Yeah, it's considered a real actual Game Boy Advance. So I haven't had any instances of them being finicky personally. Like, I have not had any... I mean, I haven't used them a lot, but I haven't had any problems with it in terms of like a Gen 3 situation. I think static is easier than egg RNG, Chuckles. I don't know. I would never recommend anyone start with egg RNG personally. Egg RNG is a two-step process and it's a little bit confusing. Thank you for the $10. Take heat. Appreciate you. Everybody show them some Blisy love. FPGAs are cool. I think they're lauded a little too much in the emulation community. And people are a little bit too mean to software emulators. I think the main thing FPGAs will give you over a software emulator is probably a lack of the input lag that all software emulators will naturally have. Thanks for the donation. Dang, come on. Well, the reason that I think that FPGAs are the future is because eventually like all original hardware will fall off, like it'll all stop functioning and they'll only become rarer and rarer. And so like it's just a good accessibility thing to have. Like RNG is much more accessible early and can be used as a baseline. I don't think so. No, I'd rather teach somebody wild. Wild is also not that much more difficult. There's also a couple of static RNG manips that you can do pretty early. You're able to do Sudowoodo like right away and immediately after you meet Juggler Irwin. I can't believe we caught that first time seeing it, that's pretty cool. Let's look at Membees. I'll do you, boy. Nice TG, Damien. It's your boy Heracross here. Can't believe I caught it. Yeah, so like I think that's one of the main reasons I like FPGAs is that they're going to like original hardware is just all gonna break one day. It just sucks, but it is how it is, you know? And like some systems that are popular, like I'm sure Nintendo systems are very popular, you know? So I'm sure that some Nintendo systems will have true clones like the Famicom, like a Famiclone, where it's just literally cheapo system on a chip thing. But so I'm sure that will happen, but it's not going to happen for every system. Like you're never going to system in a chip the Sega Saturn, for example, and even emulation is difficult for the Sega Saturn still to this day. So like people are going to be, yeah, they're close enough though. I mean, even Nintendo released, you know, effectively like the second, like the standing, the NES Model C or whatever it's called. I forget the name. And to me, those are like, like that's like an official Famiclone basically to me. Right, so this is probably northeast. I don't want to stand near you. Stand up here. All right, here we go. I mean, I just pretty much gave my take on the project I pretty much just gave my take on that. Like, I don't like the Analog Pocket right now because I have several functional GBAs with backlights, and I can play it on my TV using my GameCube or using my DS. But like, you know, 20 years from now, there's a chance none of these devices work anymore through various circuitry failures, you know, and things that are not going to be easily repairable for me, a person who like dabbles in hardware repair, right? So I think they're going to be more useful in the future than they are currently. I don't think they're that important currently though. And they're going to be more helpful for things that are less popular than the Game Boy. Like Game Boy and Game Boy Advanced are so popular. They sold so many units. It's going to be a very long time before they're meaningfully too expensive to purchase and stuff like that, you know? But something like the Neo Geo Pocket Color, the Sega Saturn, less popular consoles that are, you know, they do have some sort of cult fan base. I think FPGAs are going to be helpful for those. I don't even know what the Sega Nomad is. What is the Sega Nomad? I'm a Sega fan. I don't even know what that is. Oh, it's the portable Genesis. I did know about that. No, I did know about that. All right, I think I'm aiming for a mill tank right now. Yeah, I am. It should be the exact same target, so I should be able to get a mill tank to show up decently quickly. The nice part about the Dreamcast is basically a shitty 1990s home computer. Like, that thing was built to use a network and like run Windows like CE, you know? So the Dreamcast shouldn't be too problematic. I don't know about the PS2. Dude, PS2 emulation is still like not even in a good state, let alone FPGAs. The PS2 basically, you know, as much as it is to as painful as it is to say, was basically only popular because it had a DVD player. That was pretty much the main reason people were buying it. The PS2 was an affordable DVD player when DVD players were like $500. You know, and so like the GameCube and the Dreamcast couldn't play DVDs, and that was pretty much the biggest downfall in my opinion for them compared to the PS2. The Sega Saturn has like what, 9 co-processors or something like that? Yeah, the Sega Saturn has 8 processors. And the compatibility for PS2 is not high for even PCSX2. PCSX2 still can't even fucking run Jack and Daxter good. . Who's Jeff? What are you talking about? Do you mean my Blossom? It's my Blossom, dude. Do I live in America? Yeah. Because that price is high for cat surgery? No. I'm not even asking for half the amount of the surgery price, to be clear. Just asking for a little bit of help. I don't think the Abra Balls are bugged in Heart Gold Soul Silver at all, are they? Just this Pineco. I have to find out what I'm hitting. I should be hitting the same thing as I hit for the Gligar, but... I'll have to find it. This Pineco might be one late. Thank you, Sideburns. Appreciate you. Song slaps, agreed. I quit Twitter because it was, I felt like, I just felt like every time I was going on there, there's a very big lack of faith and lack of, not lack of faith, like lack of good faith interest in discussions. And I was like very not interested in it. I was very sick of it. How do I become a member? You can type exclamation point. I think you can type exclamation point join in chat and the member link will show up. Join member. I don't know which one it is. Is Nightbot even here? Oh, that's one of those. Okay, I got a non-shiny level 40 Miltank. Who is this? Okay, I think I'm too late. I think I was too late. I'll go down one. Yeah, I was just getting really sick of people like assuming the worst intentions from me, or just like constantly posting bait. Like Twitter was only like engagement bait, I feel like at this point. Like you know, there's a few Twitter posters that I liked. You know, I like Absolblock's Pokemon's posts and other people's posts, but like for the most part, I was getting like recommended just like complete bait posts from people who are just like content engagement farming, and it was just like there's just like this website's just fake. This is a fake website. They made it up. Like I'm so sick of this. Like, and I know it's weird to say that as like someone whose job is like, you know, content creation. I really, it's just not a game that and it's like not even shade to people who are like playing that game. Like obviously it would be beneficial of me to play it, but it's just like not something that I enjoy doing. It's exhausting. I'm just not, you know what I mean? I'm just not. I'm really not interested in it. So I'm definitely skewing late. That was a late frame press, I think. Is level 40 again? Yeah, we're gonna go one. We'll stay this sometime. We'll stay this. So it's just like, you know. For me, at the end of the day, it's just like I do wish that I could have a healthy engagement with that platform, but I don't. I also have like a problem in general where it's difficult for me to not answer. It's difficult for me to not respond to things. So like I would see people say shit to me and I would respond, and it's like, it's just not healthy. So I'm out. I'm not there anymore. I don't like it. It's okay. I have to accept everything for what it is. It's hard to do that, I think, to accept things for what they are and like what you're going to be and what things are at the moment. So I use B-Sky. B-Sky is a lot slower paced. There's a lot less people on it. It's not all arguments, you know. So I have to find more people to follow there, but it's like I used to have toxic in my Twitter bio as like a bit of a shit post, and people are like, you even have toxic in your, like they're seeing it and using it against me. Like I didn't put it there. Teddy Ursa, this is one early, I think. Female, yeah, we're one early on that time, so we're close. We're just dancing around the target advance. Yeah, we're gonna be getting a Teddy Ursa later. Thank you for the $2, SV. I only name them after channel members, typically. Thanks for the donation. Kingdra's gonna, I've also nicknamed all of the Kingdras, by the way. All three, I have caught 3 Horsey already. They're all nicknamed. Yago. Hey. Look, he's so tired. Yeah, wake up, dingus. Thanks for the donation. Teddy Ursa was your first and only shiny without a manip. I've caught a couple of shinies without manips in Gen 3. In Gen 3, it might be only one. I think the only shiny I caught without manips in Gen 3 is like a Pidgey. While I was doing like encounters for like something, I don't know. Like pickups, I think I was doing pickup farming. Come on, Miltank. A Sunkern. Sunkern is... Ain't no way this is it. Ain't no way this is the Sunkern that I hit. That means I'm late. We'll catch this. Yeah, it's not really a discussion worth like rehashing anymore, I think. I wasn't even really talking about shiny hunters because I don't get too much shit from most hunters anymore, to be honest with you. Sometimes I get some annoying shit, or sometimes I get some other dumbass shit from like people telling me that my events were cheating and stuff. Like, it's like, leave me alone. Like, even Anubis fucking was like, you know, I wouldn't want your event to happen and have been lied to, like someone to have lied to me about your event, and like I got it and it was like a fan thing, and I was like, you are a fucking contributor to PK Hex. What do you mean you're concerned about what I'm doing? Like, what are the odds that anyone fucking lies about my dumbass events? I guess I was this late. This is unrelated. The way to pronounce dingus, the way you pronounce dingus makes me laugh, Blisy. Like when you call your cat dingus just now. How do other people say it? I say dingus differently than others. Yeah, like I said, I don't really end up having these types of issues with like shiny hunters or when I was doing YouTube earlier, I had more people complaining about it, I guess. But it's less so now. They're hard. Dingus, yeah. I do hit dingus hard. You didn't say anything about my events that upset me. I don't think. I basically just like... Yeah, I don't know. It was just like a fun fan project that I just worked hard on, and I thought the legality aspect of them is cool. And people were basically just being like, well, this is another way to cheat. And I'm like, dog. You guys are, you can't be, this can't be real. Like this can't be happening, you know? Like I can't be getting called out by a PK Hex dev who said it would be bad if someone used my event to lie. Like I guess for me, ultimately the continuity of the guys is so important. The continuity of the guys is so important that I would prefer my fake ass events be legal. Okay, it's a Teddy Ursa, 34 female. I don't know, maybe that's one early. Like their concern was, like Anubis's concern was that like someone could catch one of my Entei or my channel Jirachi and like take it on a trading board and lie to people about it. But the thing is, like, first of all, again, you made PK Hex. They can do that with your program too. Second of all, like, okay, you can lie with my, like, people can lie in a million different ways. Like, I think that the niche aspect of my car, I think my cards are so niche that it's rare that people are going to be hacking that, you know what I mean? Like I just don't, I don't know, I just don't see it that way. I just wanted to make a cool thing, you know? That's what I'm saying, Munchma. It's just, it's also not even that popular. Like, I don't know, like if someone, you know, gets a shiny channel Jirachi, trades it up. The thing is also when you're trading, it's on you, you know, like you have, like if someone is trading a shiny, if someone is trading a shiny channel Jirachi to you, you're going to have to ask them for proof. You're going to have to ask them for a copy of Pokemon channel, your GameCube, a GameCube GBA adapter, and like basically, like for me, the, like, even if you delete my events, right? If you delete my events, if this Jirachi card doesn't exist, right? Delete it, right? With just PK Hex, if you're getting a traded channel shiny Jirachi from somebody, you should have, the only way that should be accepted as legitimate is if they have fucking video footage of them shiny hunting it and like receiving the shiny. Otherwise, you have no proof that they didn't cheat for that shiny, right? It's the same as PK Hex. Like, just owning the game isn't even enough, you know? PK Hex ruined the game? Nah. I mean, because the thing is... Ah, there we go. The thing is, there were other generators before PK Hex. Were they worse? Yeah, but it was totally possible to make legal Pokemon using them. And also, you know, the thing about using my cards is at least you're getting a legal end product. My fucking fan events, they're indistinguishable from a real one anyway, so. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yo, thank you, Gustav, for the Chilean currency. I have no idea how much this is. Actually, I can open up Tippy and I can see. No. PKX does not intentionally leave blank data. Thanks for the donation. Oh, there it is. Thank you for the 10 bucks. Greetings from Chile. Your content helps me reconnect with my passion for Pokemon games. I hope this helps your cat surgery. It does. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you. Genuinely. Maybe I successfully got rid of Tom Hanks. Sometimes what I will say about the people who are getting caught genning at tournaments on the rental teams is those people are they're not using PK Hex. They're using those trade bots, the Sysbot. They're using Sysbot you can trade to, and that can edit Pokemon or generate Pokemon for you. The Sysbots are not meant for competitive play, and so the reason Sysbot is missing things that like, because it's not intended for the specific use. So someone else played Buzz Lightyear, right? In the Lightyear movie. Someone else voiced him, right? Oh, it's Chris Evans. No. Wait, Tom Hanks maybe did play Woody. Maybe you're right. In any case, Lightyear, he was voiced by, what's his face? He was voiced by Chris Evans. Nice. Good luck, Lily. It's going well. No signal. Thank you for asking. Nothing is specifically going on. I guess it's just easy to like see, like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, it's easy to like upset me in this type of way. Like, it's not that hard to get me upset about like the way people talk about my event. Like, some people can just shrug that off. I don't have the ability to shrug that type of thing off, like comments like that. And it's actually like more and more lately, it's been bothering me that I can't just like get rid of it, you know? Like, I feel like I should be able to just shrug it off and go, like, these people are just haters. I don't know what my deal is, you know? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Other people can just do it. It's just like my energy that I've like put out, like that I've had my whole life. Yo, Apom is actually mad early. Apom's like too early. Yeah, Sean, my cat's going through surgery, so if anyone is financially interested, able, and likes my content enough and wants to dono to me, I'm doing dono goals. When I get to 750 raised from the PayPal donos, I'll be redoing tutorials. I'm already committed to 2 things. I'm committed to doing more. I'm committed to doing more events. And I'm going to be using the legendary birds this time. I'll start work on those. And then I will also be doing a stream next week, or multiple streams probably, of RNG manipulating every single cat in the Pokemon series. And I don't know. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to do. Maybe I'll just do every gen. I don't know if I'm going to do every, like, I don't know what's the point of doing Skitty and Ruby, Sapphire and Emerald. I'll have to figure out my formatting. Maybe I will do it literally in every game that I own. You know, that could be fun to do it that way anyway. So we'll see. I know, but like, I feel like I should be able to get rid of those feelings anyway. Like, I should understand that those people are coming from a place that like they're not even trying to understand the thing that I've done, you know? So I should understand that they're like bad faith to begin with. Let's see, am I wrong to use PK Hex to inject events I missed for a home living deck? So I don't think so. If I do the legendary birds in XD, I will be including Lugia. I don't really have a plan to include Mount Battle Ho-Oh. I have a Ho-Oh event card for... So, you know, a lot of people forget, and I only briefly mentioned this in... my original video where I talk about Celebi. But... Celebi was actually an afterthought, okay? These cards, so it's Kyogre, Groudon, Ho-Oh, Lugia, Deoxys, and Mew. These were the original cards, and originally all I was gonna do was making all of these events, because the conceit for me is something like, I actually low-key think that Ruby and Sapphire are slightly better video games than Emerald version, on the grounds of the single-player adventure being a better paced experience. Emerald drags a bit. In the middle, where you have to do both evil team bases. You basically have to do 2 bases for Team Aqua. You have to do Team Aqua's base for the cave, then you have to do Team Magma in the cave, then you have to do Team Aqua underwater as well. You have to do, and then you also have to do Team Magma at Moss Deep in the Space Center, which isn't as big of a deal. It's just 1 battle with Steven, I think, or like 2 battles maybe. And so my idea was that the only thing, in my opinion, Emerald has over it is the Frontier, which I don't have the ability to add. And the other thing that they had was all these events. And my original thought was, I'll just put in all of the events from Emerald into Ruby and Sapphire. And the original idea was making Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire Pokemon Emerald, like giving it the boon of having all the events and both legendaries available to it, right? That was my original plan. And then nearing the end of the development, I don't know who originally suggested it. I don't know if it was Riley, Xiao, or me. I truly don't know who suggested it. But the idea got into my head that we could do a Ghetto Celebi. because Celebi's never been capturable in the main series games. And, you know, aside from Crystal in the VC games, right? And so, you know, I thought, well, okay. Let's do that. And so Celebi, who is the coolest, who's actually the coolest man, event that I did, because it was brand new, right? You can't get it in any game. Like, you can get it in the, it's only accessible to players who own a Japanese GameCube, Japanese Ruby and Sapphire, Japanese bonus disc. Like, that's all it's. So that one ended up being the coolest one, and that actually ended up being the most work as well. So it ended up being the star of the show for the first video. Then I made Jirachi. Jirachi got its own video. Jirachi was so much more work than Celebi. It was ridiculous. But that video kind of flopped. And then the Legendary Beasts was cool, because it talked about making my events work on Emerald, doing that stuff. And the Legendary Beasts are so much more intricate than anything else that I did. They're multi-step situations, you know? I mean, I love what I did with them, but... And that video surpassed the original DLC video. That's, you know, I really can't complain about it. I'm genuinely pretty happy that the last DLC video did better than the original one, because my original DLC video did pretty good. Actually, my original DLC video was the fastest growing video I ever had until it just stopped getting views. I think for the next video that I do about it, I will have a different approach. I will have a less programmy approach to it. I'll see if I can make it more approachable. Yeah, you can watch my Entei video for how to find Jirachi. Yes, I will be using the same thumbnail artist for that. Hey, what's up, Poi Hunter? Actually, yeah. I was actually gonna message him this weekend, because he did that art. He did that art too fast. Well, I think that I over-explain a little bit. No, like, I did not give him a lot of time. I messaged him. I could tell you when I messaged him. Message me. Okay, I messaged this dude because I was having a really difficult time editing that video. I messaged him on December 17th. And he made it by December 24th. He had it done December 24th. So he didn't start, I don't think, until like the next day. He started probably he probably started the 18th. So he made it 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. He did it in like 6 days, which is like not a lot of time. It's basically, it was much too short notice. Actually, really funny. You guys want to see the beta for that thumbnail? Here, observe. So I sent this to Harry. I sent this to the artist. I said, here's my composition idea. Now, to be fair, I mean, you know, I think he delivered. Right? If you look at the final product, this is what he did. This is what I did. This is a good drawing. You know this guy? Yeah. Yeah, and we both just agreed that I actually did want, he actually put Suicune in the, because I asked for Suicune in the middle. But the posing for Entei ended up being better to fit Brendan in. Because like the way he drew Entei was like, ooh, big boy, you know, and Suicune would have gotten covered up by by Brendan, so no, he was great to work with. I just can't afford to pay for an artist for every thumbnail that I do. I just don't have. Like that video, I don't know if I get in trouble for talking about how much my videos make, so I don't want to like talk about it too in detail, but like the price for the thumbnail cost about a tenth. No, a tenth, is that right? Hold on. Yeah, the price for the thumbnail cost about a tenth of what the video made, basically. Which is not like super economical, I don't think. I thought that YouTube had like a policy where I'm not supposed to. No, yeah, I just wouldn't do it for every single video. Like, for the thing is, like, I might start doing it for all of my big videos, maybe, or more of my big videos. But like the thumbnail for the, so like I made two videos since I made that DLC video, right? I made one where I talk about specifically how to get the custom events into your game. And then I made another video about how to RNG those custom events. And like those videos, I don't need them to make a ton of money, right? Like that 20K video made me like $100 or something. I don't know. You know, so like I don't need to put money into those videos. Those videos are videos that I can make quickly and I can get out quickly. But for something more like the DLC video, it is definitely an investment to have something cool as the thumbnail. No doubt. I will say it goes to show that thumbnails aren't necessarily everything. No, I don't know that it goes to show that. Dude, how am I missing this? I'll go up one more. I'm being early now. Like, dude, like a lot of things are also like positional and like my Freeze Eye video, the video I made about Freeze Eye's team, that video got like 900,000 views and made quite a bit of money. It's still making me money. It's still getting like 3,000 views a day or something like that. That thumbnail, I must have made that thumbnail in 20 minutes. I'd spent a very small amount of time on that thumbnail. But the thing is, like, that video released during the controversy of cheating at Worlds. And it's also, I've learned this, it's also a negative video. And like videos that are negative are like, they just get more views. I noticed this. If you looked, a couple of YouTubers I know made videos about the speedrunner. The Pokemon cheater speedrunner. A couple of people made videos about this speedrunning cheater who got caught. And those videos did insane numbers. And I think it's in part because like it's negativity. People are wanting to hate, you know what I mean? Like people are interested in the drama of the cheater. They're hating this, right? You know what I mean? Like, so there's Miltank again. And I want to be clear, I'm not like slighting any creator who made a video about that. Pulse Effects did make a video on it. Like, we know that I like Pulse. Like, I'm not saying they're not good creators because they did that, and I'm not saying that it's bad to make videos on those topics, because all of my team building videos are negative. Like, and I noticed that they... like, one of the reasons they pull in is because it's me showing the effort that you have to do something, and it's me complaining about it. And I think that, like, commisery, that complaining is, like, something that it just draws people better than... it just draws people in better than, you know, something more positive. And also, it's an easier thing to understand, I think. I think it's, like, my team building videos... I think like the concept of my videos, it's like cheater exposed is a very easy and obvious concept to understand. Someone cheated. How did they cheat? Why did they cheat? Like, let's go through it. Like, you don't even need to understand the type of competition that a person cheated in to want to watch the video about why they cheated, right? And it's the same for my team building videos. It's like competitive Pokemon is X, you know, I understand hackers, or I understand cheaters, or you know what I mean? Those videos are easy to understand. I'm making a team in the game. The team takes me a very long ass time. It's simple, right? If you understand Pokemon in game, you probably understand those videos. Whereas you look at my DLC videos, I think those are a lot more complicated. I'm talking about the e-reader. I'm talking about these motherfuckers. This is not easy shit to... this is not like easily digestible information, even on a surface level. I made DLC for Pokemon Emerald, or I made DLC for Pokemon Ruby and Sapphire. Even on like a surface level, that is not easy to digest, I think, right? I've been thinking, like, I thought the DLC, like saying I made DLC for X game is like an easy thing to understand. We'll see. We'll see how the next one goes. Not melting. All right. I said I wanted to do a shorter stream because I want to finish up editing a video. So we're going to end stream early today. Like I said, usually I do 3-hour streams, but today I'm only doing a 2-hour stream because I started late and I want to edit for a couple of hours. And my morning kind of got wasted. Not wasted. I had to do important things for the trip that I'm having, but you know. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate everybody who donated today. And I will be back tomorrow, and then I'm probably not going to be back until Wednesday for a stream. So look out for that. I'm definitely going to have a video out on I don't know if I'm going to release it on Saturday or Sunday. I don't know. But I'm definitely going to release a video on one of those days to make up for the fact that I'm not going to be here. So